Beautiful. Well, welcome, guys. It is Wednesday night, the 15th of November, 2017. And we have some awesome ladies that are joining us tonight who are literally going to share their stories on how they have welcomed and embraced a whole food lifestyle within their families and within themselves, and also how they have decided to literally jump off that comfort couch and make a real change for their lifestyles for the better as well. So initially, to start, I'll introduce myself. My name, of course, is Marcella Brock, or Marcel Miller. Some people know me as. So nice to meet you all. If there's any questions throughout, please, by any, let us know. There's a little screen chat down the bottom you can chat with, or send us a message, and we're more than happy to go through anything with you. But basically, my decision was at the very beginning of this year to start a whole food wellness business, where I could continue to inspire a lot of my customers and friends, school mums, clients, with whole food living, because a lot of people were continually asking me, how do you do that? How do you live a whole food lifestyle? What is a whole food diet? What is a whole food lifestyle? Which to me was a crazy question, because I was like, really? You don't know? Whole food is just real food. But there's so many people that don't actually understand or know that we are just supposed to eat what Mother Nature provides us. And it is really literally that simple. So when you get a lot of questions starting to form, I realized that there's a huge gap in so many people's understandings of what our bodies are actually supposed to be fueled with, and how quickly we have been controlled by marketing and companies and supermarket shelves and commercials of eat this, eat that, eat that, eat this, instead of literally just going back to what grandma and grandpa used to make for us, which was really great, wholesome cooking that we all grew up with. And a lot of us aren't replicating that within our own families anymore either, because we're taking that quick, easy option, which isn't always the best. So this year especially, I decided to make a little bit of my mission to increase a lot more of that education in people's lives and share that information with other people. So I have an amazing company that I work alongside of called Juice Plus. And they have an amazing product, which is literally a whole food supplement, which, unlike a vitamin supplement, a whole food supplement is something that actually feeds and nourishes your body, instead of having a vitamin supplement that's created in a laboratory that has a measured amount of vitamin C or vitamin A or vitamin B, which is all synthetically created in a lab, which when we swallow, our body doesn't really recognize or know. Hence why we have that cool disco-y when we swallow a vitamin, when we pee it out. But when we actually look at whole food supplements, which is quite a new concept that's coming out into the market now, a whole food supplement is literally where we're looking at fruits and veggies that have been juiced or compressed down, and the water content and the sugars have been removed, and what is literally left is all the phytonutrients and the goodness of those fruits and veggies in a powder form, and literally encapsulated. With our company that I work alongside with, Juice Plus, they encapsulate that in a tapioca capsule, which is great. So there's no chemicals, it's literally a food-based capsule again. So the whole product that you're literally supplementing your body of nutrients with is actually recognizable in the body and can be broken down, which for me was a no-brainer, because it was literally just fueling my body and my family's body with that ability to increase the nutrients that we simply probably weren't getting enough of. No matter how good your diet can be, who can ever have enough fruit and veggies, right? It's literally what we are supposed to live and survive on. And absolutely, I have been vegetarian before and I have been vegan before, but I also now believe that we are supposed to have that little bit of meat and fish and fresh poultry too. So by no means am I saying everybody drop things out of their diet. I'm literally saying let's boost the nutrition of what we're currently having and maybe make some better choices in our diets. We have a great program called the JBT program, or the Juicy Body program, which actually allows us to do that. So it allows us to teach people to basically get back to cooking from nature and to eating from nature. Predominantly, a lot of our recipes, yes, are raw, because it's quick, it's easy. There's beautiful fresh salads. Soups are cooked without being boiled for days on end, where we lose all the nutrients. So they're a quick 10-minute soup and you're ready to rock and roll and eat it. Pretty much most of the meals, unless it's a slow-cooked meal from one of our recipes, is prepped, cooked, and ready for you to eat within 15-20 minutes. So me me as a busy mum of 3, I love that. That's awesome. It's a great way for me to be able to serve a meal really quickly from work on the table and know that my family are getting whole food nutrients the whole way along. So let me get back to products a little bit. With our supplements, we have a fruit blend, a veggie blend, and also a berry blend. It is literally... Here, I'll show you. We have our berries here. We've got a combination of grape, raspberry, bilberry, blueberry, cranberry, pomegranate, blackcurrant, blackberry, elderberry, artichoke, and cacao, which is literally a little powerhouse of antioxidants right there. So that is a great way to fuel your body for a heap of antioxidant power that we're literally not getting enough of in our diets, because who really eats that many berries all the time? And especially if you live in Melbourne like I do, we don't get berries year round because we don't get enough warm weather. So it's something that can literally boost that antioxidant intake. Our veggie blend is literally carrot, cabbage, kale, broccoli, beet, tomato, garlic, parsley, spinach, and there's a little bit of rice bran and oat bran in there as well. So these are literally all that's in these capsules, and like I said, we're getting the full power and benefits of the phytonutrients of every one of those vegetables, and they're picked at their ripeness, at their absolute optimum. So they're not trying to ripen on a supermarket shelf or anything like that, where we're not quite getting the right phytonutrients, which is brilliant. We also have our fruit blend. So this is pineapple, apple, peach, prune, orange, cranberry, papaya, beet, acerola, cherry, and date. So there's a heap of fruits in there too, and a lot of those fruits I know myself is not something that I buy or that I eat daily. I'm a bit of a banana and an apple and a watermelon kind of girl. So to be able to boost my nutrition intake for myself and my family with all those extra fruits that I wouldn't normally serve, there's a heap of phytonutrients, and especially the colors. There's a lot of oranges and reds in there where we're getting a lot more antioxidants from than just literally picking up that apple that we used to. Absolutely keep eating your apples. I'm not saying not to do that, but these are a great way to boost that extra nutrition of what we're perhaps not eating or getting enough of. Our new product that's just come out, which is super exciting and a world first, is our new Omega blend. Now these are cool. Why? Because there's absolutely no fish. There is no fish in these. There's no fishy burps. There's no fishy smells. There's no fishy tastes. We are literally getting a whole vegan omega here. And we're getting lots of different omegas. We're getting our omega-3s, which is great, and our 6s and our 9s. And it's really phytonutrient rich in those omega oils that are literally coming from plant-based. We're also skipping the fish and we're jumping straight into the algae, which is where the fish get their omegas from anyway, from eating the algae. So we're actually going straight to the source, direct to the source, and getting the algae from the ocean, from the sea, and literally making that a part of our product. So these are amazing. No brainer for me. It's just an everyday thing. So I'm getting my good fats. I'm combining it with my fruit and veggies. I'm also a little bit of a breakfast skipper because I'm a busy mum and I race out the door without work, on my way to work, sorry. And I've fed everybody else and probably snuck a piece of toast or maybe a bite of their pancake or something on the way. So for me, I also include every day our vegan protein as a shake. Or I make them into a breakfast pancake or into a breakfast muffin, and I have it on my way. So we have these awesome vegan proteins. One's a chocolate, the other is a vanilla. These are all natural, which is great. There is absolutely no whey in them, so there is no dairy. There's no stinky farts with these. There's no bulking with big protein powders like you get with others, which is great. It's literally a whole vegan powder, which is fantastic. My kids fight me for these because they taste so good. We make ice cream out of these, so protein ice creams. I make protein pancakes pretty much every morning because they're so quick and easy. Literally mash a banana, throw in a couple of eggs and put 1 sachet of this in, mix it all together and cook it like a pancake, and we put our fresh berries on top, and the kids absolutely love it. So that's usually our go-to brekkie. And of course, as part of our JBT program, we have 1,000 different recipes, from shakes, smoothies, to pancakes, to cupcakes, to muffins, to everything that you can make with these as well. So by no means is this a meal skipper. This is not a meal replacement. It's not what we endorse. We literally would love for you to eat 6 to 8 small meals a day, otherwise eat your normal 3, but have lots of whole food nutrition with it, whatever you can fit in. By no means do we recommend that you skip any meals. If anything, we would rather you increase them, because we want to fill your body with nutrients and make sure that we're stimulating your metabolism as well. So that's basically our whole food supplement in a nutshell. And then, like I've mentioned, our Juicy Body Transformation, which is full of 8-week shred guides we have for those that want to lose weight, or we have detox and cleanse plans. We also have a lifestyle program, and we have a Whole Foods Kids program as well, which is brilliant. So for us mums who go, oh my God, what am I going to cook today or tonight? There is a whole cookbook there for you to literally go through with your children. And I have the fussiest children, and they love pretty much everything. There hasn't been anything that I've cooked that they've gone, this is gross. So for me, it's been fantastic. And for everybody that I've shared that with have also had that same result, which is brilliant. So I'm going to introduce you really quickly to Jennifer, who actually has started on our JBT program, and she has embraced a whole food lifestyle. And Jen, I would love to hear why. What initially made you think, yep, whole food lifestyle is for me?
Cool. So I'm Jen. I run Jen's Health and Fitness. I've been a PT since the end of 2011. So before I did my course, I was slowly changing, because I was a pretty crappy eater. So I was slowly changing what I was eating and different things. And then 2014, 2015, I was full on PT, flat out, eating good, training hard. So I thought, yeah, what could go wrong? But I also had a lot of personal stress, and that kind of blew from there, and I got really, really sick. So towards the end of 2015, I was sick. 2016, the whole year I was quite ill. So it was one thing after the other. My naturopath, she was my best friend. Every 4 weeks, I'd go with something different. So she was a lifesaver. So I was getting back on track. Work was picking up. Study was going really well. And then this year, yep, back on track, eating good, but I was still really lacking energy, couldn't get out of bed, tired, not motivated, but I was still eating well. So I contacted Marcel in, when was it? September? And said, yep, I'm ready. I need more. So I was on it literally for 3 days. I had blue eyes again. My digestive system, I could already feel the improvement with that. And just, yeah, so since then I think I've gone through 2.5 detox patches. But as I tell people, I didn't get sick overnight, so I don't expect to get healthy and nutritious overnight as well.
Yeah,
so
that's a great point to remember, actually, Jen, because when we do have that buildup of toxin in our system, it can take that little bit of time to flush that out. So you are going to have that detox process, but that's not the time to run to the hills, and escape. That's literally the time to embrace it and flush it out with lots of water, lots of lemon, and keep all that fruit and veggie nutrition happening. So good on you. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, and it wasn't just like, a detox where you get really tired or you're on the toilet all the time. I just copped everything. So, again, it felt like I was sick again, but I knew that the toxins were coming out any way they could. So that's pretty cool. So I'm also studying Western herbal medicine. I'm a children's nutritionist. So once I started the JBT program, found all the awesome recipes, the support, the JP supplements, my mind exploded of how much I could do. So.
That's awesome. And especially being a nutritionist is brilliant because, as you know, our whole JBT program is literally created by nutritionists and by personal trainers here in Australia. So it's such an amazing program that has been literally incorporated for everybody, no matter what their dietary requirements are. It's gluten-free, it can be dairy-free, it can be wheat-free, it can be nut-free if it needs to be. It can literally be adapted to everybody's lifestyle, which is phenomenal. It's FODMAP-friendly. It's, you know, you name it, we can literally customize it for everybody, which is brilliant. So as a PT and as a nutritionist yourself and within your field, what gives you that passion to share? What has made you go, you know what, this is awesome for me? But is it just literally because it's been so good, the excitement's too hard to contain and you've got to share it with everybody else? Or what is it that's literally gone, I've got to get out there and get this message out there too? Because I know I was a bit contagious. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I had to share it. So, and I know that's starting to happen a little bit with you too. So what was that little why for you? What made that happen?
Yeah, well, I've always been the crazy one of the family, always bouncy, bubbly. So when I got sick, I went, you know, I'm not living, I'm barely surviving. And when I look at people, I can see that mirror image of what I used to see for myself. So it kind of breaks my heart to see people out there living that way when they don't have to. So I just want to help.
Yeah. And it's really hard to contain that. I'm a bit the same, especially when you yourself go through a struggle. And I was the same December last year. You know, I was the superpower mum that literally did everything and worked a trillion jobs and rescued everybody else from outside my family as well as within my family and extended family. So I was that rock and that brick for everybody. And you know what? My mortar started to crumble and my bricks fell down. And I was the same. I just found I just couldn't cope. And what was I not giving myself enough of? And no matter how good my diet was, I wasn't absorbing it. So I ate a beautiful meal, but I wasn't getting anything from it. So I was exactly the same. And this is how I found this product in my life and literally started. And within 3 to 4 days, I couldn't believe the difference. And I was a little bit the same. I remember literally rocking up at my son's school and one of the school mums go, gee, you look amazing. And what have you done this week? I've gone, oh, I actually feel so much better. And from that moment on, I just had to share it. I couldn't keep it a secret. I was a little bit the same. When you see so many other people struggling in life, from depression to anxiety to all different illnesses, we forget and we don't realize how much what we put inside our body affects us, mind, body, and spirit. So, yeah, Jen, I 100% agree. It's too hard to keep our mouth shut. Hey, we have to share this gift. Yeah. It's one of those things. Yeah. So, and it is
kind of fireworks.
Yeah. And it is emotional because you feel when you know yourself what you've been through and how you felt. How can you not share that when you've come around the other corner of it? It's literally a story. So that's awesome. Yeah. So I know that you're literally sharing your story. And I know that in the beginning, when I first mentioned the idea of joining me and working alongside of me, you go, no, that's not for me. And then literally experiencing where you've come from, you've done a full flip and have literally turned around and said, okay, Marcel, I want to work alongside what you're doing and be a part of this as well. What was your biggest why for doing that? What helped you?
My biggest why? When you first contacted me, I had just too much going on, looking after mum, schoolwork, running my nephew around and work and study, and it was just crazy. So, but I had to work through it in my mind before I could say yes. So I sort of got to that point where I was ready to share myself again. So that's my why.
Awesome. And which is so good. It's like empowering in every mind, body, and heart. That's phenomenal. And where can you see this leading to you? Like, what are some of your goals that you're reaching for?
My goals is because I burnt myself out with work. Now I want to enjoy work. So this is enjoying work. I'm off to America in January, so I get paid while I work, and I can even spread the love over there. So I want to be present more, and so this business has allowed me to focus, and I can travel and help people and earn money. I don't have to go, no, I've got work, I've got study, I can't do it. It's just opening up so many doors. So, yeah.
You just gave me tingles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what I want. I'm excited to share.
Yeah, and it's giving you a platform to literally dive from. So that's awesome. It sounds like it's literally giving you a door that you can open, that you can now see opportunities that you dreamt of but now can actually become real. Overseas trip, that's phenomenal in a couple of months, and absolutely I'm a little bit the same. I've never ever been in the opportunity or the position to be able to have maternity pay, and I have a little bubba due in oh gosh, like probably about 3-4 weeks now. Because my babies come early, so technically it's like 5 to 6 weeks, but I'm guessing 3 to 4. And this is, baby number 3. So for me, it's the very first time that I'm actually going to have money coming in and an income and a business supporting myself and my family. And as a mum especially, that's so empowering, because when we become a mum, we have this beautiful little baby, and then all of a sudden we sort of lose us. And you become this little mum that stays at home, and dad goes off to work, and he still talks, and he still works, and he still has a paycheck, and he still feels valued other than being smothered in hugs and kisses, which we love from our children, and I wouldn't swap them for the world. But there's still that part of your personality that is like, where is she? Does she exist? She's still in there. Can I even still do this? And so when you have this opportunity, especially for me, it's like this whole new world has opened up where I'm like, oh, I'm still alive in here. There's still a Marcel in here. I'm not just mum for the rest of my life, and I can now show my kids and share with my kids that I have a passion, and I can help and share with other mothers and inspire them and other women, and I can earn an income too. And you know what? That income can start to beat my husband's income, and I'm still at home, which is cool. So it's sort of having that little bit of, I got some woman power inside here again. I can still have my wants and my dreams for myself and my family and work together, which is really cool. So yeah, I have found that similar platform too, Jen. So thanks so much for sharing. And
My pleasure.
You have welcomed an amazing woman into this crazy world of ours too, and her name is Beck. So I'm just going to throw to Beck. Beck, I know that you have started with your family on a whole food living diet too. How's that going with yourself? And I'd love to know how your children are liking that too. Are you there, Beck? Can you hear me?
It's going really well. Yep, you can't hear me, obviously.
No, we can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I was really excited to get started. I needed something to follow. I'd been trying to be healthy for the kids and I for a long time, but got a little bit lost along the way, I suppose, and I needed something to follow and to help us, and it's been really great. I've had so much more energy, and the kids really like all the food, to the point that my daughter's in the kitchen now cooking one of the recipes, and yeah, they all really enjoy it, and the kids are full of energy now too, and they're feeling better themselves, which makes me feel better, of course.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. It's great when you get your kids cooking with them. Even my 5-year-old will start cooking the JBT recipes, and she'll turn around and, she's at her nanny's house or wherever. No, you don't put that in, nanny. We don't have that. We have this instead. So it's really funny how they very quickly learn and adapt the new ways. It's really cool. And then I have my little boy who's nearly 9, and he's at school, and he critiques other kids' lunchboxes. And if he has a kid at school that goes and gets like a cola Zupa Duper or something, he makes them do push-ups to work it off. So you can tell he comes from a whole food, nutritionist and personal training family. Sometimes I just walk into the school and I go, yep, hi. But it's really cool when your children definitely adopt it with you, and it makes it a whole lot easier. And of course, with our program, which is fantastic, our Juicy Body transformation program and our product, the company has this phenomenal resource where they actually allow us to sponsor a child with every adult order. So by doing that, by sponsoring a child, your child will actually receive the whole food chews or capsules, depending on their age, for free, right up until the age of 18. Which I think is phenomenal, because we can now boost the nutrition. And I know your kids have got the gummies and the chews now. Are they enjoying those?
Oh yeah, they love them. They want to take them to school in their lunchbox, and they've already eaten them. I've gone, you had enough for today. You don't need to have any more.
Yeah, awesome. That's fantastic. My kids are a bit the same. They're so yummy that they're more than happy to take them, and I haven't really heard all that many, problems of the opposite. And as a result, because they're getting that flood of extra nutrients into their body, my children who are super fussy eaters, literally are craving more fruits and veggies now because they're getting the extra boost from those chews, which has been phenomenal, which is great. And I hear you're getting the itch to want to start sharing it too, which is brilliant. You're looking into the business side. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What can you see that this could be for you? What do you love to inspire with?
Well, I'm really excited to actually help people. I've spent years building myself up after some pretty traumatic stuff I've been through, and finding myself and liking myself and building my children's confidence up along the way as well. So now that I've got a taste of the bug, I kind of want to share that with everybody else too. So they all get bailed up by me and have to hear about it. And because people have been commenting, oh, you look happier, you look brighter, and all the rest of it. So I tell them about it because I really want them to feel better too. I want everyone around me and my friends and family to feel good about themselves as well.
Beautiful, Beck. That's awesome. I think it's, especially for us mamas, we lose that self-confidence and we lose our voice. And, especially when we have had journeys throughout our life as well, we just lose that belief. And sometimes it is just that little nutrition boost that literally helps us with that energy of, yep, we can do this, that all of a sudden we start to feel it. And then, as you've seen, by helping to inspire others, you just get the tingles of listening to stories that literally change people's lives. And you're like, oh my God, I want more of this. Who else can I help? And it's literally just so simple of drink your water and eat your fruit and veggies. Like, it's literally, I'm a mum and this is what we're supposed to do. And I'm going to help you do that. And to be able to inspire others to change that lifestyle. And like you just said, have that boost, I find is phenomenal as well. So to find that encouragement in yourself and that little bit of breath to go, you know what, I am worthy of this. That's what it takes. And I want to congratulate you, Beck, on that, because I know, your past is definitely not, I don't know your past, but I know a lot of pasts are definitely not easy to come to from that. But just to find that little courage of belief in your own heart to go, I am worthy of this and I am worthy of more, and so are my kids, and I'm going to show them how, then that's just a phenomenal step to take. So my heart to you, well done. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank
so
you.
Guys, we're pretty much going to leave it there. Basically, if you have any more questions on what we're doing, how we're inspiring other mums and other women and men and children to live a happier, healthier, whole food lifestyle and a hell of a lot wealthier in so many ways, please reach out to us. You can contact us through Facebook. We've got lots of different pages, from the Healthy Family Hub to Embrace Abound Wellness, or contact us personally on Facebook. There's just reach out and we're more than happy to guide you along on your health and your fitness journey and your wellness whole food lifestyle journey, and more than happy to share this inspiration with you for you to share with others as well. So over and out. Have an awesome Wednesday night. Stay well. Go have a big glass of water with lots of lemon in it and something really yummy but healthy for dessert, and we will see you later. Take care. Thank you for joining us. Bye.